Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting with the next topic for arithmetic, that is time and work. This will be the second last topic of arithmetic, and after this there will be another video for speed and distance followed by some PYQ videos for these topics. So if you want to download this PDF, you can go to the Telegram channel and download it from there. Okay, let's start with time and work. So time and work simply means suppose suppose I am building a house. I am building a house, right? Or a person is building a house, and he takes 30 days to completely build the house, right? So how many days he wants to complete the work? That is time, right? That much time is how much time or period he needs to complete the whole work given to him will be learned in this video, right? So starting with, this is very important. You have to understand what efficiency is. Efficiency is rate of doing work, right? Rate of doing work means, if I go back, suppose there's a person who's making this house in 30 days, and there's another person who's making the same house, but he take 20 days only. So which team will you hire? Will you hire 20 days team or 30 days team? Given the quality and everything is the same. So you will take 20 days, right? Because you have to pay less, since time taken is less, so it will be beneficial for you. So we will say this person is more efficient in his work. This person is less efficient in his work, right? This person is more efficient, less efficient. Why? Because he is taking less time. So we can say less time taken by a person means he is more efficient. I hope this is clear. This is just a basic definition what we are going to learn in the next slide. Less time, more efficient, right? So if we say efficiency is rate of doing work. If you don't understand from the definition, you just learn this. More the efficiency, lesser number of days will be taken by him to complete the work. I hope this is clear. Just the first definition of efficiency. Two things you will learn: positive work and negative work. Very important. What positive work is and what negative work is. Suppose I am building a house. I am building a house, right? So A and B are building a house. So what are A and B are doing? They are contributing positively towards the work. So we'll say they are doing a positive work. But there's another person with a JCB, right? JCB, I hope you understand. So it's a heavy machinery. So the person is coming to destroy the house, right? So what is he doing? His contribution is negative. So the person who is building a house, he is putting some bricks, he is making the house. But the person who is destroying the house, he is removing those bricks. So his work is negative work, and the person who is building the house is positive work. I hope these two things are clear. Now, the third thing in this slide is you have to understand what total work done is. Total work done by a person. So total work done by a person is amount of work he can do in one day into number of days he needs to complete the work. Suppose the work done by him is, suppose this is just an example. Let's say he 20 is the unit of work he does per day, and he completes a task in 10 days. So what was the total work he needs to do? 200. I hope this is clear. 20 is the amount of work he needs to do per day into 10 number of days. So 200 is the total work that is needed to complete the house, right? So this is a simple formula. We are going to use it extensively. You will understand it even more. So just for now, you have to understand work done per day into number of days is the total work done. So three things. First thing, what efficiency, more the efficiency, less the number of days. What is positive and negative work is. And the third thing is, what is the total work done? Total work done is work per day into number of days. Moving on, suppose there are two people working on a house. A completes works in X days. So A is working alone. So this is a house. If A is working alone, he can build this house in suppose 20 days. And there is another guy, another person who is working on the same house, but he can complete his work in suppose 10 days. alone. So A alone, these are alone figures. Alone means alone A. Only A is working, then he will complete in X days. If only B is working, he will complete in Y days. So if both work together on the same house, so there is one this house again. So if rather than only A or only B, both A and B are working together, in how many days they will complete the work? This is what we are going to learn in this one, right? So if we go, if we see, there is example on it. We will see this more by example. You just have to understand what the question is trying to say. A is completing the work in X days. B is completing the work in Y days. How many days A plus B will complete the work? Complete work in how many days? In dash number of days. I hope this is clear. Now, third thing. Now, second thing. A completes a house in X days. Only if only A work, he takes X days. Only B works, he takes Y days. Only C work, he takes Z days. Both are contributing, so all are positive work. In how many days A, B, and C work on the same own that house together? In how many days it will complete the work? Dash days. So just take an example. Suppose you have to you have to build a house. Only if you work, you take 20 days. There is another friend of you. Only because he is more efficient than you, he will complete the suppose he will if only alone he is working, he will suppose he works in completes the house in 15 days. There is a third friend. He completes the house in suppose 30 days. So you have all have different time period in which you alone can complete the house. But if you all come together, obviously you will work fast and complete the house in lesser number of days. That is what we are going to learn in this question type of questions, right? Now moving on. Now we will solve we will solve, and these types of questions they will ask you. I have seen the PYQs, and again work. This topic is not very lengthy, so pay attention. Every question is important because I have only picked those topics which were relevant to the PYQs. There were a lot of extra information, but I feel that is irrelevant as per this exam goes. So just focus on what is being taught in the slides, right? Now, if A completes the task in 10 days, so if A completes the task in 10 days, right? So we can say there is in 10 days, in 10 days, suppose the total work is 1. This is the unit of work. I hope you remember in the few slides back, we took the unit of work is 20, right? So suppose I say 1 is the complete work. 1 means complete house. So if A is working, he takes 10 days to do 1 complete work. I hope this is clear. In 1 day, how much work will be completed? 1 by 10. This 10 will go under 1, right? So 1 by 10 is the work he will complete in 1 day. I hope this is clear. B also is the other person. He takes 20 days to complete the same work. Now what is the work again? This is the same house. So 1 is the work. In 1 day, how much work B can do? He can do 1 by 20. I hope this is clear. 1 by 10 and 1 by 20 is the amount of work individually they are doing in 1 day. Now, suppose they start working together, A and B comes together. In 1 day, how much A will do, how much B will do? A will do 1 by 10 work. B will do how much work in 1 day? 1 by 20. I hope this is clear. 1 by 10 is the amount of work done by A in 1 day. 1 by 20 is the amount of work done by him in 1 day. So together, their total work done by in 1 day is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20. So 20. So taking this 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 20. I hope this is clear. So 3 by 20 is the amount of work they will do in 1 day, right? Now 1 day is this is done in, so 1 day they are doing 3 by 20 work. So can I do this? Can I do it like this? So this is amount of work is equal to per day. I hope this formula you can remember. The amount of work done by per day into number of days. Number of days. So I will just I'm removing this part. So to make space for it. So if you go back to 1 or 2 slides, I hope you remember the total amount of work is per day work into number of days. Total, what is the total amount of work? The total amount of work is 1 we have taken. What is our per day work they are doing? 3 by 20. So total number of days taken by him will come here. So solving for this, number of days is 20 by 3. So this will be 6.6 days. I hope this is clear. So this means that if only A is working, he takes 10 days, only B is working 20 days, but if they both come together, they will complete the whole work in 6.6 days. I hope this is clear. Easy. Now moving on. See this question. Before this, let's take another example here. Suppose I say A completes the work in 20 days, B completes the work in 10 days, and C takes around say 25 days. Let's take this, right? I will just remove this. This is the work. So amount of work done by A. So in one day amount of work done by A is 1 by 20. Amount of work done by B is 1 by 10. Amount of work C is 1 by 25. Right? So totaling in one day how much the work they have completed? If they all work together, 25. So there will be 100. 5 plus 10 plus 4, that is 19 by 100. So 19 by 100 is the amount of work done by them per day in one day. So if I use that formula, total work is 1 equal to per day work, that is 19 by 100 into number of days. So number of days will be 100 by 19. This is the number of days in together they will take to complete the work. I hope this is clear. So if you solve this, this will come out to be around 5 days. So each of them is taking 20, 50, 10 or 25 days. But if they come together, they can complete the work in like 5 to 6 days. I hope this is clear, 5 point something. So 5 days they will take to complete the whole work if they all come together. Now, next question. In this question, you will see A completes the work in 10 days. This is clear. Now we have understood what it means. B completed 20 days, but C destroys the wall. C is doing a negative work. So this person is doing a negative work. So this is like I am putting a brick, B is putting a brick, but C is removing the brick. He is destroying the work. So if all are working together, if they all come together, how many days they will take to complete the work? What will be the per day for A? Per day is still what? A is plus 1 by 10. Just to denote, this is a positive work. B is plus 1 by 20. C is minus 1 by 12. Why? Because he is destroying the work. Plus 1 by 10, 1 by 20, minus 1 by 12. So, if A, B and C come together, the total amount of work they will do in one day is 1 by 20 minus 1 by 12. So, if you solve this, this will be say 60. So, 6 plus 3 minus 5. 6 plus 3 minus 5. That is 4 by 60. 4 by 60. So, again, total work done is equal to per day work, that is 4 by 60 into number of days. Number of days is 60 by 4, that is 15 days. 15 days is the total days that they will take to complete the work. Why? If A and B were working together, they were doing a positive work, it would have taken less than 10 days. But what happened? C is there to destroy the work. That is why it is taking even more time. Right? C is negatively contributing towards the project. I hope this is clear. This part is done. Now, this is another question. A and B are so this is just now they have given it to you. A and B are completing the work in 8 days. So A and B are completing the work in 8 days. A alone is taking 12 days. B, how many days B will take? So let's take B is X. So A and B are working together. They are taking 8 days. So per day, again the same logic. Per day for A and B will be 1 by 8. A will be 1 by 12. B will be 1 by X. Right? So per day A and B are 1 by 8. Per day 1 by 12 and 1 by X. Isn't like 1 by 12 plus 1 by X is the total amount of work done by the A and B in one day. And what is that? That is 1 by 8. I hope this is clear. So this is just a question. They have given to you A and B, A, and they have asked you to find the number of days it will take for B to complete the work. So if I solve this, 1 by x is 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12, 12, 24, it is 20, 8 3 are 24, 2, 1 by 24. So 1 by x is 20, 1 by 24, x is 24 days. So number of days taken by B is 24 days. I hope this is clear. Simple question, just a slight modification. Again, I cannot emphasize it more. You have to be very clear about these three questions. If these things are not clear to you, I would suggest you to rewind the video and watch it again. Very, very important. And you will understand when we will solve the PYQs how these concepts will come again. Moving on. This is the work done equation. See, work done equation, when are we going to use? Suppose there is a project given to you and they've given to you that A works on this project, B works on this project, and A and B are working together. Something like this question, that is where we have just seen in the last slides how to solve such question. Here, work done equation will be used when suppose A is doing a work, B is doing a work. We are comparing them. We are comparing A work with B work, right? So that is where work done equation will come in, right? So you just have to understand that work done is equal to number of men into number of days. Just for now, just focus on this equation. There will be like 3-4 examples followed by it. You will understand it even more. So you just have to understand that work done by someone is proportional to, means is how many men are there. Suppose more men are there, more the number of men, work will be done faster, more work will be done. And suppose I say number of days, so more the number of days, the more work will be done, right? Suppose I take efficiency. Efficiency means a person having higher efficiency will do more work, right? Person will have higher efficiency will do more work. Now suppose I say 24, so okay, we'll see in the question. I hope you understand. We just have to see the proportionality, means number of men more, work more, number of days more, work that could be done is more, efficiency is higher, work done will be higher. You just have to know these proportionality for now. You will so see this application in the next slide. Let's start. Suppose 20 men can do work in 35 days. How many men we need to complete the work in 20 days? Again, I've told you, men. So more the men, more the work, right? More the men, more the work. So men will be on in the numerator. Into number of days is constant. Means men, number of men taken in first case and number of days taken in second case is equal to men in taken in second case into days in second case. If you are not able to follow it, don't worry. There are 3 more examples on it. You will understand it even more. So this is just the first example. So men into days, there will be nothing in the denominator. In the next question, we will see when the denominator will come in. So if 20 men can do the work in 35 days, how many men can do the work in 28 days? So 20 men can do the work in 35 days. How many men? How many men means still we don't know, can do the work in 28 days, right? So if you solve this, 7 4s are 7 5, 4 5s are, so we need 25 men in case number 2 to do the same task. If 20 men can do the work in 35 days, 25 men, more men can do the work in lesser number of days. I hope this is clear. Moving on. 20 men can make 60 chairs in 35 days. Now, more men, more work, more number of days, more work, but more the number of items. So, more the number of items, that will come in the denominator. Why? Inverse proportional. Why? Now we have more the task. So that is what this will come in the denominator. Why? Because we have more work to do, that is going to negatively impact or will be in the inverse proportional. Or you can see it like this. I hope you remember work is equal to man into days. So if I take work on the other side, constant, or not a constant, we can take work on the other side, that is 1 is equal to men into days into 1 by work. So if more the work, that will come, so the work, amount of work we have, that will come in the denominator now, right? Now, if we see here, men in one case into number of days in first case into work. Work means number of item in first case. So we can make 60 chairs, right? Suppose we have 60 chairs and 24 chairs, right? So more number of chairs, we need more work. We have to do more work, right? And on the other case, M2 into D2 into 1 by work 2. Work 2 means the amount of chairs he need to make. Just focus on this. So this is just note that, just note here, men will come in the numerator, days will come in the numerator, and work or number of items will come in the denominator. So men is 20, days is 35, work is 1 by 60 chairs. In second case, 24 men, 28 days, and how many chairs he can make? Let's say chairs is CH. So solve this, you will get the value of CH. So how many chairs he can 24 men make in 28 days? I hope this is clear. Now moving on, next part. 20 men can make 60 chairs in 35 days working 6 hours a day. Now working 6 hours a day. Now again I told you men will be in the numerator, then days will be in the numerator. 1 by work means amount of work, or more number of chairs, that will come in the denominator. Now working 6 hours a day. Now again that will come in the numerator, denominator. So let's call it shift. Longer the shift, more work he can do. Shorter the shift, less work he can do. So the formula will be men 1 again, days in first case into total shifts time will be 1, because longer the shift, more work can be done. Shorter the shift, less work they can done. So number of chairs in the denominator, that is men 2 into days 2 into shift, means the length of the shift 2 into 1 by number of items 2. So men 2 is 20 into days is 35, shift is how long? 6 hours into what, total number of chairs 60, men in second case 24, days is 28, shift is how long? 9 hours, but how many chairs we can make is 1 by CH. Solve for CH, you will get the number of chairs they can make. I hope this is clear. Now, next part is efficiency. Now, men will come in the numerator, days in the numerator, T is the shift size again in the numerator. This is another part we are adding, that is efficiency. E is efficiency. So more a person efficient is, lesser time he will take. More a person is efficient, more work he can do, right? So men 1 into days they will take into 1 into shift time, shift 1 into, if he is efficient or not, efficient into 1 into 1 by number of items is equal to same, men 1 into days 2 into shift 2, right? Men 1 in first case is 20, days 1 is, days they are taking is 35, shift size is 6 hours, efficiency. Again here see this part, men work twice as fast, means men are more efficient. Men are more efficient. So men are 2 times efficient than boys. So efficiency for men is 2, efficiency of boys is 1. Right? So efficiency of men is 2. Number of chairs they can make is 60. On the other side, number of boys is 24. How many days they are working? 28. 9-hour shift. And what is the efficiency? Efficiency is 1, because men have twice the efficiency, and 1 by CH is the number of chairs they can uh, built in that time. I hope this is clear. This one is also done. Moving on. Till now, I hope this is clear. If you want, we can have a quick refresher on this. Numerator, men means number of men will come, number of days they take will come. Efficiency is also in the numerator because more the efficiency, more the work. Then after that we have shift size, means how long they work per day. So greater the shift work and more the number of items, less work they can do. So that is in the numerator. Only this part is in the numerator and you have to focus on this. I hope this is clear. Now work done equation is done. Now in the question you will see pipe and cistern question as well. Pipe means suppose this is a tank given to you and there is a pipe who is filling it with the water. They will give you that a pipe A will fill the water in suppose 8 hours. There is another pipe which is taking the water, bringing the water, and it takes suppose 6 hours. And suppose both are now working together. In how many hours they will completely fill the tank? So that is what such type of questions will be asked, but they are similar to what we have just learned in the last slide. So when the question will come, you will understand the similarity. For now, just you need to understand what positive work and negative work in this case. There will be pipe that will add water, that is a positive work, but the pipe which will drain out water means suppose there is a small tap here which is constantly removing water from the tank. So this is a negative part, negative work. What these are doing is positive work. I hope this is clear. What negative work and positive work in case of pipes and cistern? That is, pipe which is adding the water is a positive work. Pipe which is removing the water or draining out the water is negative work. Right? I hope this is clear. Again, the concepts are covered in this. First type of question was when we taught A doing the work, B doing the work, but C is destroying the work. So how to solve such question? I hope that is clear. That is type of question they can ask you in the exam. PYQs, you have to understand about the concept. The concept should be very clear what time is, what work is. Second thing, PYQs they could ask you is positive and negative work. And third type of the PYQs they can ask you is if 5 men can do the work in 6 days, how many men it will need to complete the work in 12 days. So that is work done equation. And work done equation was what will come in the numerator? Men. What else? Days. What else? Shift size. What else? Efficiency. But the but the things they have to build that will come in the numerator or denominator. That is number of items. Means number of item means number of chairs they have to build. So more number of chairs they have to build, the lesser will it be on the negative impact it will have. So it will be inversely proportional. Right? Work done equation is done, and there will be pipe and drainage question that we will see in the PYQs, and they are very similar to this what we have learned. I hope this is clear, and that completes our work, time and work. And after this, there will be a PYQ videos on this, and then we'll have the final topic, that is speed and distance. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubt, you can post them in the comments. And best of luck for your preparation. And the next video will be PYQs. And also, if I remember correctly, there is one video left that is of percentages. One video is remaining of this work done, and there will be another video on PYQs that will be of speed and distance, and that will complete our arithmetic. Okay, that's all. Thank you, and best of luck.